Good evening. It is actually my day off, and I thought, what better to do on my day off than, well, work. So, no, I'm not bringing interviews tonight. Tonight is going to actually be the first of many book reviews that I have got that's coming up as well. Tonight, I've definitely been looking forward to. I read the book as soon as it came in. Of course, I've touched up on it since then. It's a good one. Um, I will say that I'm going to be getting and I have gotten quite a few books and quite a few things to review on here. I will not give negative reviews on anything. If anything, it will be completely and totally on the positive side. If something is negative that's in the book or whatever, I will get with the creator about that to let them know in general. I will not blast anybody out in public. That being said, let's get on to our first review, shall we? The book that I got was from Russell Oldham. The name of it is actually called Age of Remnants. This is a mock-up of it here. It's not completed just yet. They're waiting for the Kickstarter is going to be coming out in July. Now, Age of Remnants is actually produced by Third Empire, which you've probably heard some of their other titles will be coming out as well. They have another one that will be coming out next month. We're definitely going to be hitting up on that one. But tonight, it is all about Age of Remnants. Like I said, Russell Oldham is the creator of this. I will say that I always like to go ahead and start off with how it was received. Whenever I received this book, it was packaged immaculately, no damage to it, anything like that. I also got a very detailed letter on what the project is, what the goals are, what the where they want to see it go into the Kickstarter. I've got all my links on here, everything that I possibly need to go ahead and complete this review. I love this. When this happens, it makes a lot easier on my side. I can get this out a lot quicker and I can be a lot more in depth on the actual review itself and then go ahead and put that out there and have that for everybody to enjoy. And hopefully you're going to be enjoying these. Now, that being said, Age of Remnants, what is it about? Well, in this particular one, this is actually just chapter one. There are Ammonites and there are Taurens. The Ammonites, it's kind of shrouded in mystery. You really don't know what's going on. There is a very long one-page forward that's on here that on the prologue I would normally pass by and go straight into looking at the comic and hey, pictures. But I actually read this, and it explains quite a bit on there. What happened is human civilization as we know it has ended. This is many, many eons into the future scenario. These creatures are coming up now, and they're trying to keep the war from happening again to go ahead and eliminate this kind that's out there, not humankind, because they're gone from what we understand on this. They consider humankind a stain. So whenever the priests of the Ammonites are going to the Taurens, they actually get up to them and let them know that if they're not going to let them in, then they're going to be part of that stain as well. Well, as we all know, you start calling names, pointing fingers, and throwing around your weight in some areas, it gets bad pretty quick. Well, it gets much worse than this because if you will notice on the cover, the ones with the gold masks, those are Ammonites. The big bad boy back here in the back, that's one of the Taurens, and he's actually the leader of it. And they stand more than head and shoulders above these guys, and a fight is picked. And I'm not going to spoil the whole rest of it, but it definitely went a different direction than I was thinking. And it definitely left you on a cliffhanger, which is good. Cliffhangers are always good because that way it makes you wanting more. Now, getting into the details of the book. For one thing, the paper. The cover, the front and back, are a thicker grade that's on there, which is nice. They're not incredibly pliable. They don't fold and bend as easily as some of the others. The pages inside are a little bit thicker as well than the normal pages that I've dealt with in the past. It does make it a lot easier to read, and then especially with the artwork that's on here, it really pops whenever you look at it. It just comes straight out at you. Everything is put together incredibly well. The panels are amazing on here because they are not complete and total just boxy panels. It will go ahead and lead off into different directions on there. There's a lot of story that's being told, but the storyline is not so far-fetched or so intense that you can't keep up with it. It's definitely a page turner, which is a good thing. If it's actually classified as a page turner, that is a good thing in comics because it means you want to go page to page to page and find out what's going on. If it's not a page turner, that means you basically went into it, you looked at some pretty pages on there with some artwork, and you said, "Yeah, it looks good." Honestly, I think this is actually going to be a really great book whenever it comes out for the Kickstarter. Like I said, this is the mock-up here. As I understand it, there's another 8 pages or 4 pages, something like that, that's going to be added to it for the actual Kickstarter. But I mean, even in the back, you'll see some of the sketches of some of the artwork that is in there, and it is really great looking stuff. Uh, the weapons that they use in here are, well, they're different than what I've seen in some of the other books, which is great because you get tired of seeing the same thing. It's very stale and stagnant whenever you see that. But whenever you see artwork like that and a storyline that goes along with it, it's got my seal of approval all the way around it. Russell, I don't know how many of these other book reviews that have been done on this thing, but I am definitely going to give you 2 thumbs up on that one and tell you you're definitely keeping it indie, y'all. This is one that you definitely want to pay attention to whenever it comes out. And I would like to go ahead and get back with Russell whenever he does have the Kickstarter, and we will try to watch the progress of the Kickstarter, see what's going on, see what's new in the book, and I will see about trying to get him on as a guest whenever that does come up, if that's possible, and see if we can get an interview out of him. But other than that, I will tell you that on here I have got, you can reach him on Facebook, facebook.com, Age of the Remnants Comic is what you're looking for on facebook.com, or on facebook.com, Black Wolf Artwork, which is his production company, or blackwolfarts.com again. And this is also being run under Third Empire, which is going to, well, they're going to be busy. We're going to put it that way. So this is the first one. As far as I am concerned with this one, this is a definite must-have in your collection. And if this is just the first book in the series, I don't even know how long the series is going to run. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm all about the Age of Remnants. So should you be. Demon Phil Comics and More, New Jersey, giving you your comic book review for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep it indie, y'all.